Me and my BF are fighting every day. My boyfriend, 17M, and I, 17F, have been fighting quite frequently for some time. We have a very good relationship and considered beautiful by many. When I met him, seeing him from afar and without knowing who he was, I heard a voice in my mind say that he would be my best friend, and so it was. We fell in love after a long time of friendship, and since then we have been in a serious relationship for 2 years. Until the beginning of this year, we had never fought in our entire relationship, just small arguments that ended harmoniously and respectfully. However, from February to now, we started to have serious discussions, some for really valid reasons and others, the vast majority, started for no apparent reason, the so-called silly fights. We are very busy due to our routine, which started especially this year, as we are trying to get into college and, on top of that, he has more than one job, which makes our time busy. In any case, we always respect each other even in discussions. It turns out that within about 2 months, I feel that the arguments have gotten worse. I've been getting sad very easily, and he doesn't seem to have as much patience with me as he used to. On one hand, I tell him I'm insecure and I feel like whenever I say what I feel, we fight, which is true. On the other hand, he says that I don't listen to him, and I don't pay attention to the details that make him feel bad too. While I crave his frequent attention, he asks me for the same, but I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, even when I ask him to explain it to me. I believe in the power of dialogue, and yet nothing seems to work. I'm very sensitive, and I've already told him that I like him to be careful with his words, especially since it's a delicate moment in our relationship, which is combined with all the other problems in life, the fear of not passing college, family problems, lack of financial support, not from him, who is extremely supportive and makes a point of it, among others that, added to the fights, are making me very nervous. I know that maybe it's an adolescence problem, although I don't believe that this gives reason for the moment of turbulence, even more so when we are both aware that this is not something good for us, but I want to resolve this. Do you have any tips on how I can talk to him without the conversations turning into arguments? Or, tips on how to approach this subject with him in a nice way? Dr. How to talk without turning the dialogue into a fight. How can I also not get sad or reactive so easily, in this case, stay calm? And, if I am unable to remain calm, what should I do to avoid encouraging a confrontation?